ngayon ng Kababayan Today at kasama pa rin natin ang ating guests na si Erick Esteban. Hello, Mr. Esteban.
Hello.
Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin yung iyong foray into comedy. How did you discover the passion for comedy?
Well, I have to use the word blessed enough to start at Improv Olympic. And I studied with people who trained Bill Murray and Chris Farley, and you know, these are big names. Yes.
Are there any other Filipino Americans there when you?
When I was there, which made it easier, in fact, because I was the only brown face there, and it kind of made it easier for me to go up the ranks a little bit quicker, which was great. I mean, I was able to study with the great Del Close. I don't know. He's the guy who started Second City. He's the guy who basically started all the cast members of Saturday Night Live on their careers. I mean, he was incredible. And I was the last class to study with him.
Right. Before
he passed away.
So how did that help you into creating the character of Minny Pacquiao?
Well, I grew up watching Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live. I grew up watching In Living Color.
Oh, I love In Living Color. That's my generation.
It's my favorite show. It's my favorite thing to watch. Men on Film, Jim Carrey. I mean, everybody on that show is a star now.
Yeah.
But it was also because they were so awesome and so funny. And their characters were so rich.
Yes.
And I've always dreamed of having Filipino-American characters just as rich, just as funny, just as like how Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, Eddie Murphy, where he spoofed Mr. Rogers, and it kept coming back, and it kept coming back. And when he did Buckwheat, and he kept doing it, and he kept doing it over, and then Gumby, he kept doing it over and over again. And then it's kind of the same thing. So I did 56 episodes of Minny Pacquiao.
That's a lot of episodes.
Well, I should say 23 episodes of sketch, which was all the funny sketch where we spoofed Mayweather and spoofed, you know, all the different opponents. And then we did 23 episodes because we did Minny Pacquiao. We were allowed so much access into the boxing world that I thought, well, why not create a show where I was a host of it? It's a different show, Minny Pacquiao All Access. It started to like grow.
It started
to grow very much like the characters on Saturday Night Live and in Living Color, where they took on a life of their own. They had T-shirts and, you know, little kids. Like when I walked into a Filipino festival and I saw a little kid wearing a Minny Pacquiao T-shirt, I just about fainted. Really.
Yeah, because
it's incredible.
Absolutely. So people can still watch this, right?
Oh yeah, it's all on YouTube. I mean, and we should maybe tease a little bit, you know, because we now have the new generation of Kababayan Today.
Yeah.
And Minny Pacquiao will be making a few appearances on
right here on Kababayan Today. So
times.
why don't we show them a little snippet of when we have Minny Pacquiao? Let's use your imagination. He's not in costume because he's really Erick Esteban.
Right.
But this is a little taste of what you'll see Erick Esteban impersonate.
Should I go right here to this
Minny
camera
Pacquiao.
Here?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello to all of you out there in the Kababayan Today audience. It's me, Minny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao's shortest biggest fan. How are you today? He's gonna be back. I'm coming back. All of the opponents of Manny Pacquiao, you better watch out because Minny Pacquiao is coming back.
See,
Even got my daughter to laugh.
Yeah, your biggest fan. Aww. Well, well, we're gonna get to meet her a little bit later on. It's exciting to be able to collaborate with people.
Yeah.
And that's what really gets me excited about being the new host of this show, because I know a lot of people like you that are so talented that really just need to get out there, you know, and I'm a big believer in supporting your own. So I'm not going to give too much away, but it's just amazing to me. And it's very exciting to have you on the show and a lot of other people that are doing their own thing, you know? But what more when you come together?
Well, I think it's time, you know, for us as Filipino Americans and Filipino artists to come together, because who better to tell our stories but ourselves?
Exactly.
I mean, and if we wait and expect
someone else
to write a script for us and cast us in something,
never going to happen.
You're going to wait a while.
Gonna wait a while.
You're going to wait a long time.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just, I was very blessed to be in Magno Rubio. You know,
And
Lonnie Carter.
That was a
thank
great
you for writing
story.
that play.
I got to see that
Yeah,
at the Ford. Let's
Bernardo,
talk about,
thank you for writing the Tagalog. You know,
Yeah.
but that's like one in how many thousands of plays that are produced
Well,
every year.
you know, I'm sure a lot of people that are watching don't even know what Magno Rubio is. Can you tell us about your experience and what the story is about?
Well, Magno Rubio is a story of a Filipino migrant worker back in the 1930s and 40s. Not really sure. It's kind of like ambiguous.
Who falls in love,
Falls
very
in love.
much like your story.
Yeah.
Falls in love with a Caucasian woman.
Yeah, falls in love with a Caucasian woman. And then the Caucasian woman, unfortunately, kind of represents America. And America at that time, to where they seduce the migrant workers to love them and to work for them and to provide for them, only to, at the end, kind of treat them wrong.
I know. You know what? I'm going to rally for a rerun.
Oh, well,
And maybe we can get in touch with Lonnie and get him on the show. That would be
I
really
am in touch
great.
with Lonnie
Okay.
all the time. I feel like a big shot when I say I'm in touch with Lonnie Carter all the time.
Filipino connection,
No.
okay? You gotta let me know about that. But we're gonna be coming back, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking about this exciting project that you're doing. Itong Bite Size Bayani. All right, don't go away dito po sa Kababayan Today.